Well, he owes about $40,000 in child support arrearages.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, had forgotten about Christmas and didn't give me anything for my birthday. Doesn't make too much of an effort to call.
So what is it you want from him by making contact?
I don't know, just like knowing that he cares and wants to see my sister and I.
What if he doesn't?
And that's his deal. And I don't know, I guess I'll just have to accept the fact that he doesn't.
But so really the reason you want to make contact is you don't believe, you don't want to accept that he doesn't care. You want to give him an opportunity to at least tell you that he does.
Yeah.
Even though he's not acting properly. What kind of guy is he?
Like, in what sense?
Well, I mean, is he just an irresponsible screw-up? Is he a drug addict? Are there other reasons why he would behave in such an uncaring fashion?
Well, he kind of just lives in his own kind of fantasy world and does whatever he wants when he wants, and he's, I guess you could say, he's just like a big kid.
How old is he?
Around, I think, 44 or so.
44?
Yeah.
I was just doing a little math here. So he didn't have you when he was a teenager or something?
No.
Because I was thinking maybe this guy was, 16, 17, knocked up his high school sweetheart or something and wasn't like emotionally ready to have a kid. But this guy was like 28, 29 when he had you.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's kind of a flake and it's kind of disappointing.
He's not a well person.
And you can't really, shake your parents and go, love me.
Yeah.
It's something that's either in him or it's not.
But he has there's got to be some rage in you for not having a father who's a full person.
Of course.
And certainly who doesn't act as a father should.
I mean...
But by the same token, it may well be the case that he does care about you and just can't handle it.
So what should he do?
Well, do you have a way to make contact with him?
I know, like, even today, I tried to call him, and he doesn't return my calls, and...
Oh.
It's just,
okay. If he's not returning the calls, then I mean it's real sad because we get a lot of these where we have to tell people, listen, you have to write your parents off at some point, whether they're incarcerated or heroin addicts or physically or emotionally abusive or in this case just irresponsibly abusive, just a jackass, just a self-centered jackass. I mean, you have to write them off, and it's kind of sad, but you're going to then ruin your life. And then you will ruin your kid's life, too, because you'll not be a good parent. It comes a point where you just have to say, my parents suck. Now I'm going to be the best person I can be and raise the best kids I can raise. Also, Jesse, I know it doesn't sound like much of a consolation, but you're in a band?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to be a huge success.
I want to be on you guys' show someday.
Yeah, you will be, because you come from so much pain and so much family strife that you could only have a good band. You play like Korn kind of music?
That's what we're trying to do.
All right.
Demonstrating and
just stick with it.
Korn someday.
Yeah, I mean...
Feel it out, man.
And that's good. I mean, what you need to do is take your energy and take your anger and take your pain and channel it into something constructive. Instead of, busting windshields and stealing stereos and knocking up teenage girls, you go start a band. Mm-hmm. And then express it through your music.
Or start a loveline.
Or start loveline. Yeah. Please. Jesse.
Yeah.
All right, so I would say the ball's in this guy's court.
All right.
You've tried. You're only going to hurt yourself more by trying more.
Okay.
He knows what his responsibilities are. Either he steps up to the plate like a man or he doesn't. And so far he's being a little wuss about it. So you just have to move on, use your friends, your network of friends, use your music, and just become a success. And then, like 10 years from now, when he tries to borrow money from you, you can tell him to kiss your ass.
I look forward to that.
I'm going to do that with my parents, by the way. All right, Jesse?
Thanks. And I'll look forward to seeing Korn at the 29th show at Arco Arena.
All right, then.
All right. Take my call.
All right. All right, Jesse. Good luck.
Thanks.
Korn spelled backwards is no rock.
I know.
Or sort of rock.
Rock.
That's what I would name my band. Isn't it kind of weird that, I know we talked about this last time you guys were on the show, but it was kind of weird that when we went to Minneapolis to do that Edge Fest thing, that we're on the same flight from L.A.
Yeah.
And I saw you guys, and I didn't know what the band looked like, but I was like, okay, this definitely has to be a band, because they're raising hell with the stewardess.
Drinking all the beer
They're
on the
making all
plane.
kinds of noise. They're totally disruptive. Everyone looks like they're wearing pajamas and still have morning wood. And it's like 4 in the afternoon. I said, this has got to be a band. I wonder if they're going to the same place I'm going. And uh-oh, now the plane's going to crash because I'm on... It's like Buddy Holly's cousin's on the plane, and we're all going down. All right, Drew, you got another call? What are you pointing at? Oh, I did it? Oh, sorry. Alex, 19, you're on Loveline with Korn.
Hi.
Hey,
How's it going?
good.
All right. Here's my. Actually, I have kind of a two-headed dilemma here. The first thing, and I don't know if this is an uncommon or common occurrence, but it's something no one I know very well enough to share this problem with has ever even heard of. And here's what it is. There's this girl, and she's really great. She's amazing. She's, I don't know, man. She's everything to me. And I only met her about 3 months ago. That's not uncommon. That's not the part I'm getting at. The thing is, she feels the same way about me. But every time we get together, it's either too intense for her or something, but she always backs off. In other words, not from something physical, I mean because that really hasn't happened. All we've ever done is really kiss and just talk. But we have extremely intense talk.
Wait a minute, Drew, don't start talking. We may have to start gambling.
No. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I only got 20s.
Well, we won't be able.
Cool.
No. You know, we're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to. We have to talk to her to be able to sort it out.
Alex?
Because here's.
Well, see, here's the thing I need to know. Well, two things. First of all, what can I say? Because I don't want to do anything to upset her. I don't want to do anything to make her feel uncomfortable. She's a wonderful person, and I know she's genuine in all the feelings.
Let me talk to Adam for a second here, Adam.
Oh, hold on a second, Alex.
Adam, either she is too sick or too healthy. In other words, either she's so healthy that when Alex comes on like this, it just feels defensive, and she starts, wait, what am I doing here? This isn't right.
No.
And she knows that
that's totally wrong.
Alex is too much.
No.
Or she is too sick, and she can't accept any kind of genuine sort of a connection, and that becomes too intense for her.
Huh? Yeah, I was all, Fielder was doing all like beer commercial over there. I was distracted. Don't hold the goddamn beer up to the mic when you open it up. You're killing all the people at home that don't have beer.
Sorry.
You're setting a horrible example for the kids. I think she had something done to her. I think she was like molested or something when she was younger, and now the physical attention thing freaks her out.
I think she's too healthy.
All right, I totally disagree with that. Alex.
Yeah. Okay, first of all.
Alex?
Yeah.
Hold on, because we got to go to break.
Okay, good.
And we're going to sort this whole thing out. All right, so Alex is having he's in love. He's with a woman who thinks she's in love with him, but every time they try to get it on, she just breaks away. Okay. I've had this happen before, by the way. That's how I know.
Like I said, too healthy.
I'm going to go get my ones right now.
Too healthy.
No, I was alone, but
Yeah, but she's too healthy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get your ones ready.
You're lying, Drew. All right, yes, we may gamble on this one.
Hi, this is Tori Amos, and you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Who's that?
Tori Amos. You weren't in here
No,
last time Tori was in here.
True. She's going to be on TV this week. We're filming with her this weekend.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
She hasn't been on a TV show?
No.
All right. I'm getting all spaced out. She's really cool.
We just did a show with Tori Amos.
Really?
No.
I was going to say.
What a combo.
I kill me. Tonight, Korn and Tori Amos. Freaked out moshers and crazy lesbians all in the same venue. Now, Tori's really cool. I like her. She talks her piano. She's really freaky, but she's real cosmic. But she's smart and she's kind of sexy too. I like Tori. All right. Anyway, here with Korn, Jonathan, and Fieldy. And when we left off, we were talking to Alex, who's been in a 3-month relationship. He's crazy about this girl. He says she's crazy about him as well, but whenever they start getting physical, she pushes him off.
So I think it's one of the things we're saying.
No, wait.
No.
Not physical, just even emotional.
We're
right.
misunderstanding each other.
Okay.
It's not a relationship. We have been seeing each other for 3 months, but nothing serious.
See, she doesn't want to be serious.
Okay, but when you say you've been seeing someone for 3 months and you're nuts about her, that you know. It
Well, but the
leads-
emotions are serious, but we've never made it into an actual. We've never decided to make it a full-on
Alex,
monogamous
your emotions